ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। वागर्थाविव सम्पृक्तौ वागर्थप्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दे पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। येनाक्षरसमाम्नायम् अधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Now we are studying it Vyavastha. It Vyavastha is Itagama. So Itagama will come for the Varadi Ardhatuka Pratyaya, which we are going to see. This introduction, I think we have seen. We have read from this book, It Vyavastha. Up to which page we read? Last class. This page we read. Then did we cover this? Itagamasya Praptihi.
Yes, Chandra.
So which page number we have to do?
Still further.
Further. From here, Datavaha.
We did this also.
We did this also. Then Ardhadhatuka Sanya, Sarvadhatuka Sanya.
Yes, we did this also.
No, Ardhadhatukam we have to start, no?
Yeah, I think from here we have to start.
You gave the
Yeah,
definitions.
1 to 2. There we have to start.
1 to we finished 1 to 2.
Oh, we finished? Okay.
Okay, just quickly you can read, no problem. So from here. Bhuvadayaha Kriyavachinaha Dhatavaha iti uchante. So these are dhatus. Bhu, Va, all these. Kriyavachinaha Dhatavaha. That is a sutram for this. The sutra pata Bhu Vadayaha Dhatavaha iti sutram. Tingantanam Kridantanam Prakritihi eva dhatuko nama. Prakriti is called dhatu, to which only we have this Krit Pratyaya, Tinganta Pratyaya. Tinganta Pratyaya will give you Padam, Krit Pratyaya, Pradipadikam. Ete Dhatavaha Santi. Okay, we did this, I remember. 1943, we did the Sankhya reading also.
Yes.
Anyway, 6,943 dhatus are there, around 2,000 dhatus. Pataveda dhatu sankyayam alpavedaha drishyate. A little difference is seen because of Pataveda. Different dhatu patas are there. Different Madhaviya dhatu pata, then Paniniya dhatu pata, then other dhatu patas would be other Kshira Tarangini. Many dhatu patas are there. So there may be a little difference in terms of the number of dhatus. It's okay. Tadapi upadvisagasaha dhatavaha iti samanyuktihi. Therefore, it is closer to 2000. Dhatu pate patitan atirichya san kyech kamyech kyesh kyang kvip ning iyang nich yak I. This I pratyam only we saw in the last class. Yang iti etesham dvadashanam pratyanam yojanatapi dhatavaha nirmitaha santi. So, other than dhatu pate patitan atirichya, we can derive a dhatu. That's what he says. Sananta dhatu, all those. Nich also. Added to dhatu, you get a new dhatu. So, dhatu nirmitaha bhavanti. By adding these pratyas, you get dhatu. Sananta dhatu, nijanta dhatu, nama dhatu, kamya chandal, nama dhatu, you get. Dhatu derived from the pratipadikam. So, possible. Nirmitaha santi. Yete pratyayantaha sanadyantaha dhatavaha. These are called by the name sanadyanta. So, bhuvadayaha dhatavaha, bhu etc. All these are dhatu which are listed in dhatu pata. Sananta dhatus, sanadi anta. They also get the name dhatu. All these are dhatus only. Adding san pratyaya, you get a dhatu. Adding kech pratyaya, you get a dhatu. Nich pratyaya, you get nijanta dhatu. So, sanadyantaha, san etc. Those are pratyas, etc. Added to dhatu, you get a dhatu. So, either the pratyaya added to dhatu, you get a dhatu. Added to a pratipadika, you get a nama dhatu. So, all these are the pratyas. Referred to by the word sanadyantaha, san adi antaha. Then these pratyaya are of two types. Dvidaha bhavanti, pratipadikebhya vigitaha, dhatubhyah vigitaha iti. In general, pratyas are classified. Pratyas we know. Pratyas are named after dhatu. They are called. They are named after dhatu. You get a either tinganta or a pratipadikam depending on the pratyaya, whether it is tinganta or pradanta. That is one thing. Generally, we know the pratyas added after the dhatu. But pratipadika also can get a dhatu. You get nama dhatu by that. So, pratipadikebhyah vigitaha dhatu, vigitaha pratyaha, dhatubhyah vigitaha pratyaha iti pratyayaha vividaha bhavanti. Ye dhatoho iti vigitaha te ardha dhatuka sanyam, sarva dhatuka sanyam va labhante. Natu pratipadikebhyah vigitaha. That is point to be noted. Those which are ordained after a pratipadika, when you ordain after a pratipadika, what you get? You get a namadhatu. That is not sarvadhatuka or ardhadhatuka. You cannot classify the dhatu as sarvadhatuka or ardhadhatuka. Only the pratyas which are ordained after the dhatu and that are read in the dhatu adhikara in the sutra pata. That is another point not mentioned here, but it is important. That is, dhatoho one adhikara is the topic is there in the sutra pata. So, the pratyas which are ordained after the dhatu and those are which are read under the topic dhatoho, they only can be classified as sarvadhatuka or ardhadhatuka. If you find difficult to understand, simply this, that is, the pratyas ordained after the dhatu can only be classified as sarvadhatuka, ardhadhatuka. Not the pratyas ordained after the pratipadika. Pratipadikam also can take the pratyaya. look at a Nama Dhatu. Again, one more Dhatu. Those are not, those cannot be said, classified as Sarvadhatuka or Ardhatuka. Then, Sarvadhatukam Kim. What is Sarvadhatuka? We know it very well. Ting Shit Sarvadhatukam. Ting Shit. Tingaha Shitascha. Datva Adhikara Uktaha Etat Sanya Sivu. That is what important. Dhatu Adhikare Uktaha. Under the Dhatu Adhikara. Adhikara is the topic. So, the Sutrapata topic is that. So, under the Dhatu Adhikara, the Pratyas, which are Ting Pratyaya, and the Pratyas which are Shit, Shakara is it, they get the Sanya, Sarva Dhatuka Sanya iti. Okay. Then, okay, the footnote, I think we read this in the last class, is talking about the pratyas which are added to the Pratipadika, and they are covered in 4th chapter and 5th chapter. Those cannot be classified as Sarvadhatuka, Ardhatuka, he says. So that you can note. In the Ashtadhyayi, 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, 5th chapter, covers all the pratyas. These are the 3 chapters covering all the pratyas which are ordained after a dhatu or a pratipadika. In that, the 3rd chapter of the Ashtadhyayi contains the pratyas which are ordained after the dhatu. 4th and 5th chapter, they cover the pratyas which are ordained after the pratipadika. So the pratyaya which are added after a dhatu, that only can be classified as Sarvadhatuka, Ardhadhatuka iti. Okay. Sarvadhatuka iti Kachit Sanya. It's a name. Dhatva Adhikare Uktaha Ting Pratyaha Shit Pratyaha Cha Etam Sanyam Prapnuvanti. Under the Dhatu Adhikara, Dhatoho, that Adhikara, the topic must be there. Then only we can talk about the Sanya. So the topic, under the topic Dhatu Adhikara, the Pratyas which are given, Ting Pratyas and Shit Pratyaya, they get the Sanya, Sarvadhatuka Sanya. Ting Pratyaha Tavat Nyataha Eva. We know Ting Pratyaya, Tiptasti, Sittasta, Mikvasmas, iti. That is a sutra, in fact. Iti Sutrena Uktaha Tibadayaha Ashtadasha Pratyaha. So 18 Pratyas are the Tip, etc. Tiptasti, Sittasta, for Parsimpadi and Atmanipadi, 18 Pratyas. Then Shakaraha Yasmin it Sanyakaha Bhavati Saha Shit. Shakara is it in which that pratyaya is called Shit Pratyaya. Bhagubrigi Samasa. Shakaraha it Yasmin Saha Pratyaha Shit Pratyaha. Bhagubrigi Samasa. So Shit is referring to the pratyaya which has Shakara as it letter. Shit Pratyaha Dhatoho Bhigitaha. Shit Pratyas ordained after the Dhatu. How many are there? 17. Saptadasha. 17. Ting Pratyas are 18. And Shit Pratyas are 17. 18 plus 17, 35. These are the Sarvadhatuka Pratyas. Total Sarvadhatuka Pratyas. 18 plus 17. 17. What are they? Techa. They are Shap. We know Shap, all the Ganavikana Pratyas. Shap, Shan, Shnu, Sha, Shnam, Shna, to Ganavikana Pratyaya. Shayaj is another Pratyaya. Shanaj, we know, we have seen. Then Shatra, again one more Shanaj. Then this first Shanaj is it's a different Shanaj. Second one is a Kridanta. that asina, kurvana, and all those in the rotlakara and all, the shanach, the first shanach is used. We will see that later when we study that. The second shanach is within bracket given krit. All these are the shit pratyas. Then shanan, chanash, kash, sha. Sha is a fourth gana vikrana pratyaya that is there, and sha another pratyaya is also there. That's krit pratyaya. So yesh, shadhyai, shadhyain iti 17 shit pratyas. So 18 plus 17. These are the sarvadhatuka pratyaya. Evam cha dhatoh vihitaha अष्टादश तिङ् प्रत्ययाः सप्तदश षित् प्रत्ययाः च सार्वधातुकसंज्ञाम् अर्हन्ति. They get the name, deserve to get the name Sarvadhatuka Sanya. These 35 pratyas. Then what is Ardhadhatukam? Ardhadhatukam Sheshaha. Whatever is left out, not covered, that is excepting ting and shit. Those pratyas which are read under the Dhatu Adhikara, which are covered under the Dhatu topic, which are ordained after the Dhatu, those are called Ardha Dhatuka Pratyaya. All the words are important. The Pratyayas ordained after the Dhatu and the Pratyayas which are listed under the Dhatu Adhikara, Dhatu topic in the Sutra Pata. Those Pratyayas are called, those Pratyayas other than ting and shit, they are called Ardha Dhatukam. Shesha means left out, Baki. Shesha. So ting shit, Dyaha, Anyaha, different, other than. Anyaha, Dhatoho iti vigitaha, Pratyaha, Ardhatuka Sanyaha Syat. So the Pratyas other than ting and shit, ordained after the Dhatu, we get the Sanya, Ardhatuka Sanya. Sarvadhatuka cha vivarana avasare, tingam shitam cha swarupam nirupitam kalu. Tebhyaha anye dhatoho iti vigitaha cha pratyaha ardhataka sanyam prapnuvanti. The thing shit already we have seen in the topic of sarvadhatuka, tinganta and kadanta. Whatever left out, which are ordained after dhatu, they are called ardhataka sanya, he says. Fine. I am atra saraha. This is the essence. This is the content. These are the key points. I am atra saraha. The sara is mentioned. Yaha pratyaha tingbyaha shidbyaha cha anyaha bhavati. Here ardhadhatuka sanya. We get the sanya ardhadhatuka sanya. Yascha dhatoho iti dhatu adhikari vigitaha. Important. That which are ordained after the dhatu, that which are read in the dhatu adhikara. That are which are ordained in the dhatu adhikara. Sahayeva ardhadhataka sanyam prapnoti. That alone will get a sanya ardhadhataka sanya. The 2 points are important. Yaha pratyaha vigitaha dhatoho dhatu adhikare dhatoho. Number 1. Yaha tingbyaha shidbyaha binnaha. So te eva ardhadhataka sangikaha bhavanti iti. So we know this. Then Dhatubhyaha vigitaha. Dhatubhyaha vigitaha iti uktam kalu. It is said ordained after the dhatu. Tatrapi dvaividhyam asti. That also 2 things are there. Dhatoho iti vigitaha, dhatoho vigitaha cha iti. Dhatoho ye vigitaha, that which are dhatoho iti vigitaha or dhatoho vigitaha. Dhatoho iti vigitaha means dhatoho, the topic, under the topic, dhatu adhikara, that which are ordained, that is one. Dhatoho vigitaha cha iti means which are ordained after the dhatu. Pratyaya follows the prakriti and the prakriti has to be dhatu. So Two things are there. What are the two things? Dhatu Vyavahitaha, these are the two things. That is what I said. Should be read under the Dhatu Adhikara and the Pratyas ordained after the Dhatu. Dhatoho iti ye vigitaha te eva ardhadataka sanyam sarvadhataka sanyam va labante na ittare. Important to be noted. That's what I've been stressing. Those which are read under the Dhatu Adhikara topic, that alone can be classified as Sarvadhatuka, Ardhadhatuka, not any pratyaya. In fact, in the third chapter of the Ashtadhyaya itself, we will see there are pratyas which are neither Sarvadhatuka nor Ardhadhatuka, and the pratyas are ordained after the Dhatu. So it is clear from this, not all the pratyas which are ordained after the Dhatu get the sanya Sarvadhatuka or Ardhadhatuka. Some pratyas, they don't enjoy any of the name because they are not read under the Adhikara, the topic. They are not covered under the topic, Dhatu Adhikara. Don't worry if you don't understand what is Dhatu Adhikara topic. Sutra Pata topic is given before the discussion, before the sutras are listed, the topic is given. That also has a sutra, just one line. That is Dhatu Adhikara. If that Adhikara is, under that Adhikara, if the pratyas are not read, then they cannot be classified as Sarvadhatuka or Ardhadhatuka. That is what he says. That is Dhatoho iti vigitaha. Udaharana darshanat etas spashtam bhavet. So by giving an example, it becomes clear. Sun, number one, sun pratyaya. 314. Just for your information, knowledge, 314 is third chapter, the Ashtadhyayi. First section, fourth sutra. First sutra is pratyaya. Second sutra is parascha. Third sutra is adi udatascha. Fourth sutra, this is in fact fifth sutra. The fourth sutra also is there. Anudhato sut pitau. And this is fifth sutra, in fact. Gup tej kidyaha sun. Now, sun is here. This is not read under the Dhatu Adhikara. There is no Dhatoho. The word is not heard from the first sutra up to this sutra, whatever I read now. There is no hearing, there is no samshabdanam of Dhatu. Therefore, here, sun, the pratyaya is a sun, that is neither a Sarvadhatuka nor Ardhadhatuka. You cannot classify it because Dhatoho samshabdanam nasti atra. The word Dhatoho, Dhatu Adhikara is not patitam, it's not here. So this sun is neither a Sarvadhatuka nor Ardhadhatuka. Okay. A little bit of sutra knowledge, if it is there, will be useful. If not there also, it's okay, no problem. Because we are not dealing with the sutras. But if you know, it will a little, not much. Whatever I say, if you can understand, it is fine. Anyway, for the sake of understanding, I'll just quickly show you this Ashtadhyayi, third chapter, which is the chapter covering all the pratyas. This is a chapter. Here you can see Tritiyodhyayaha, third chapter. Prathama Padaha, first section. Ashtadhyayi means collection of 8 chapters. It is 8 chapters. It's a 8-chaptered work, each chapter having 4 padas, 4 quarters. So therefore, there are 32 quarters. So third chapter, first pada. You see, the first sutra is Pratyaha. And 54130 is given on the right hand side. That is 5th chapter, last pada, 4th pada, up to the last sutra. This pratyaya goes as adhikara. This is a topic. Pratyaya is a topic. That is why I say 3rd chapter, 4th chapter, 5th chapter covers all the pratyayas which are given, which are ordained after the dhatu or pratipadikam. 3rd chapter covers the pratyayas which are ordained after dhatu. 4th and 5th is covers the pratyas ordinary after the pratipadika. Third chapter for the dhatus, 4 and 5 for the pratipadika. Now here, if you see pratyaha, first sutra, second sutra parascha, third sutra adi udatascha, fifth sutra anudhato supitau. Fifth one is our sutra what we are reading, guptij kidyaha san. Here where is dhatoho adhikara? Not there. Whereas if you go down further, number 7th sutra, you will see dhatoho iti, that word must be there, or as an adhikara it must be there. So the pratyas which are given before this, that is the first 6th sutra, whatever the pratyas are, only one pratyaya is a san pratyaya is there. That is neither a sarvadhatuka nor a ardhadhatuka. Okay. Similarly other pratyas we will see. You will see dhatoho in the 22nd sutra also, dhatoho, the word will be there, and that goes as anuvritti up to 90th sutra. So there 22 to 90, the dhatoho, the word is there, because the adhikara sutra covers all the sutras which are read further, 23, 24. So dhatoho, the word is there. Therefore, the pratyas which are covered under this range, they have the adhikara, they have the samshabdanam of the word dhatoho. Therefore, they can be classified. But if dhatoho is not there, then you cannot classify it as sarvadhatuka or ardhadhatuka. This much is enough. Okay. Not much is required. This is enough for our understanding now. So here what he says is kuptij kidyaha san iti sutrena vigitaha san pratyaha yadyapi dhatoho sambandhyate. Even though it has connection with the dhatu, it is ordained after the dhatu, kintu na saha dhatoho iti vigitaha, but it is not given dhatoho iti. Dhatoho iti vigitaha, we have seen dhatoho vigitaha iti. Dhatoho vigitaha is pratyas ordained after the dhatu. Dhatoho iti vigitaha means that which are read under the dhatu adhikara. So therefore here the san pratyaya na saha dhatoho iti vigitaha, not given under the dhatu adhikara. There is no dhatu samshabdanam. There is no, the word dhatoho is there. Either it should be there in the sutra, or should be there as an adhikara, or should come from a sutra as an anuvritti. Nothing is there. Therefore, ataha tasya ardhadhataka sanya sarvadhataka sanya va na bhavati. Therefore, it is neither a sarvadhataka nor ardhadhataka. This sun, the same sun will come later. That time it has got a sanya. Where it comes later in the Ashtadhyaya itself, if you see, here the sun, the pratyaya, it goes as anuvritti up to the 7th sutra. The 7th sutra, the dhatoho is there. Dhatoho karmanaha samana kartrikadi samana kartrikat ichayam va. So the sun comes as anuvritti. Here dhatoho is there. That here for this sutra, sun is a ardhadhatuka sanya. It gets a sanya ardhadhatuka. Why it is ardhadhatuka? Because it is not a thing. It is not a shit. Therefore, it is not sarvadhatuka. Whatever left out is ardhadhatuka, we said. And dhatoho iti vigitaha. And the san pratyaya ordained after the dhatoho. Dhatoho vigitaha san pratyaha. Dhatoho iti vigitaha. It is read under the dhatu adhikara, dhatu samshabdana, either adhikara or, as I said, either adhikara or anuvritti, or the word dhatoho must be there in the sutra. Then only get a sanya. Here dhatoho is there, and the sun get a sanya, all dhatuka sanya. Okay, is it clear? These are some of the introduction. Is it clear to all of you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So therefore, dhatoho कर्मणः समानकर्तृकादि कर्तृकात् इच्छायां वा, that's what I said, समानकर्तृकात् इच्छायां वा इत्यनेन सूत्रेण सन् प्रत्ययः धातोः इति विहितः, because धातोः it is there in the sutra itself. So the dhatu, the word, the shabda must be there. Shabda must be there, then only it gets a sanya. Atah tasya ardha sanya bhavati. Therefore, it gets a sanya ardha. Another example, ning 3120. Pucha bhanda chivaran net. Sorry, chivaran ning pratyaya. Yes, in this ning, kamer ning, kam dhatu will come kamayate iti. Iti sutrena ningtu subantebhyah vigitaha. This 3120 is dhatu, not dhatu, sorry. The ning pratyaya, it is ordained after the subanta. Therefore, subanta is pratipadika. I mean, it is from subanta you derive nama dhatu. Subantebhyah means subanta will become a pratipadika, and then dhatu is added. You get a nama dhatu. So subantebhyah is referring to that the nouns. So atah tasya sarvadhatuka sanya ardhadhatuka sanya na bhavati. The 3120 there, the ning pratyaya ordained after the subanta. Adding to a subanta, you get the word, you get a now again one dhatu, nama dhatu. That is called nama dhatu. That pratyaya is not called by the name sarvadhatuka or ardhadhatuka sanya, because it is ordained after the subanta, therefore. Whereas 3130, kamer ning, there the dhatoho, the adhikara is there, the word is there. Iti sutrena ning pratyaha dhatoho iti vigitaha. Dhatoho iti vigitaha. Atah tasya ardhadhatuka sanya bhavati. How you say dhatoho iti vigitaha? I showed now. 3122, the word dhatoho is there. 3122, dhatoho is there. The dhatoho goes that the word alone goes as the as anuvritti. We call it anuvritti. Anuvritti is borrowed from this sutra. The next sutra, succeeding sutras borrow this word dhatoho. So every succeeding sutra after this, up to the 90th sutra, that is my 90 is marked here right side. Up to the 90th sutra, the word dhatoho from this sutra, these following sutras borrow. Therefore, dhatoho is there. Therefore, they get the sanya sarvadhatuka adhatuka sanya. Whereas in 3120, pucha bhanda, there ning pratyaya is there. There is no dhatoho iti samshabdram. There is no the word dhatoho there. Therefore, ning pratyaya is not called, is neither called sarvadhatuka or adhadhatuka. The ning pratyaya is neither that. Then why do you say that the pratyaya ning dhatu added to kam dhatu, you get kamayate? There it is, why it is ardhatuka sanya? Because it is 3130. There is one more sutra which comes under this range. 3130 you can say. Kamer ning. Kam dhatu will take ning pratyaya. That is the sutra. Ning pratyaya is ordained for the kam dhatu. You get a new dhatu, kami. After that, you can add shap pratyaya, kamayate, kamayate, kamayante, iti rupam bhavati. You have seen that. So this is 3130. So this sutra also, which comes under this range, borrow the word dhatoho from 3122. So therefore, here the ning pratyaya get a sanya ardhadhatuka sanya. Whereas 3120, that will not get that sanya. Same ning pratyaya is there, rupam is same, but dhatoho iti vigitaha nasti atra. Therefore, here the 3120 will not get a sanya ardhadhatuka. Neither sarvadhatuka nor ardhadhatuka. Is it clear?
Yes, Jia.
Important to be noted. Then the next one. Quib. Achare, one long sutra is that Achare avagalbha avagalbhakti bahodebhyaha vibva vaktavyaha iti vartikena. That's a vartika. Vartika is addendum to the sutra. Vakyakaram vararuchi katyayani. Whatever not given by Panini Maharishi, he says. Whatever Panini Maharishi has not said and whatever he feels that should have been said, that he mentions. So he says, Kibva Vaktavya, Kip Pratyaya is a Krit Pratyaya. Sarvadhatuka or Ardhadhatuka, it is Ardhadhatuka Pratyaya generally. But here, when Vartika is there, the Vartika says, Kip Pratyaya ordained after the Subanta. Because it is ordained after the Subanta. Therefore, Kip Pratyaya here, it doesn't get any of the Sanya. Sarvadhatuka or Ardhadhatuka Sanya na bhavati. Ataha tasya na Sarvadhatuka Sanya na va Ardhadhatuka Sanya. Okay. Whereas Satsu Dvisha Druha Yaja long sutra is a Upasarge Peak. This is read in the 3rd chapter later. There Dhatoho iti Vigitaha Pipratyaha. There it will get this Ardhadhatuka Sanya. But here in the Vartika, it will not get because the Pipratyaya is ordained after the Pratipadika, the Subanta. So therefore, it will not get a Sanya. These are some of the examples he gives where it will get, where it will not get. What about niche? Niche is interesting. Niche is the Ganavikarana for the, sorry, it is not Ganavikarana, it is the Pratyaya ordained after the Dhatus, what we know, that is 10th Gana Dhatus. 10th Gana Dhatus, Swarteva, Preranarteva, Niche Pratyaya Bhavati. And all the other Dhatus, whichever Gana is, it can take Niche Pratyaya, you get a causative form, that is Preranarte. Now here, the Niche Pratyaya is there. Here the Niche Pratyaya is there. It is 3-1-21. 3-1-21, the Niche Pratyaya is there. You can see Munda, Mishra, Shlakshna, Lavana, Vrata, Vastra, Halakala, Krita, Stustebhyaha. 3-1-21. Just now we saw 3-1-20 and below that. Where is Dhatoho here? The word Dhatoho iti Vigitaha nasti atra. Only 3-1-7. 3-1-7 Dhatoho is there. After that, 3-1-8, 3-1-9, 10, 11, up to 3-1-21, those pratyas which are covered, they are not any of the Sanya. They neither Sarvadhatuka nor Ardhadhatuka, because the word Dhatoho not there. Only in 3-1-7 it is there. Therefore, in 3-1-7, the Sun Pratyaya, which is borrowed from this 5th sutra, that Sun alone, that too particularly in that artha, in that meaning only. Ichayamba, that is why we say Ichartesan. Ichartesan is Ardhadhatuka Sanya. Whereas the Sun Pratyaya added to Guptich Kidbhyaha, that is not Ardhadhatuka Sanya, because Dhatoho is not there. Similarly, from the 8th sutra up to 21, there is no Dhatoho iti Vigitaha. Therefore, they will not get the Sanya, Sarvadhatuka or Ardhadhatuka. So the niche here, it will not get this Sanya. That is what he says here. Then how does the niche Pratyaya we say it is Ardhadhatuka Sanya? Because there is one more sutra is there, where that is 3-1-25. Further down you see 3-1-22 onwards, Dhatoho, the word is there. That is borrowed by the following sutras. So up to the 90th sutra it borrows. So in the 3-1-25, if you see, Satyapapasha Rupa Veena Tula Shloka Sena Loma Tvacha Varma Varna Churna Churadibhyaha. That is what the 10th Gana is. चुरादिगण चुरादिभ्यः निच् प्रत्ययः भवति and dhatoho iti vigitah 3122. So niche here, this niche is ardha dhatuka niche. It gets a sanya ardha dhatuka, not the previous niche 3121 niche. Okay, whenever we talk about niche here, our context we talk about this churadibhyah niche only we talk about. It is ardha dhatuka. Now 3122 dhatoho, the word is I said up to 90. Only 90. What about this is only first pada? 4 padas are there. And what about the other pada? They are, the dhato not there? No, it is there. Up to 3190 we said. Then you go and see 3191. 3191 dhato ho iti adhikaraha asti. The topic is that the word dhato ho, it goes as anuvritti up to 3rd chapter, this chapter, 4th section, last sutra 117. So from here onwards, all the following sutras, they borrow the dhatoho. So therefore, those pratyas which are covered from here up to the last chapter, the first up to the last section, not chapter, up to the last section. So first section is covered, second section is covered, third section is covered, fourth section last. All the pratyas in this sections will get a sanya sarvadhatuka or ardhadhatuka. It means, literally it means from 3122 onwards. In fact, it is 3122 onwards. From here onwards, 3122, dhatoho is there. Dhato, this from here to 3190 and 3191 is there. 3191 covers all the sections of this chapter. So literally it means 3122 up to the last sutra of the last section. The pratyas are given in this range. They are sarvadhatuka or adhadhatuka. That's all. Other than this, what is other than this? That is 3182 to 3121. These are other than this. 313 to 316. These are other than this. Only these sutras where the pratyas are there, they will not get any of the name. They will not get neither sarvadhatuka nor adhadhatuka. So simple. This is what it means really. So that is 311 to 316 and 318 to 3121. This range. In this range, whatever may be the pratyas, they will not get the sanya, any other sanya, sarvadhatuka or adhadhatuka. Understand?
Yes, Jiya.
Yes, Sharanji.
A little bit of sutra bhata, okay, not much. Then just know this much, okay. That's what he says here. Munda Mishra, okay, that 3121. Iti sutrena nich pratyaha subantebhyaha vigitaha. Therefore, 3121 is that is not, that nich is not ardhadhatuka nich. Tat karoti tadachaste. This is a Gana Sutra. The Gana Sutra and Vigitaha api tadrichaha eva. Ganapata and there is a Gana Sutra. So this there also nich pratyaya is ordained. That is also not a ardhadhatuka sanya. Okay. So ataha tasya na sarvadhatuka sanya nava ardhadhatuka sanya. So this nich is neither of these sanya. Whereas 3125, that sutra what we read, churadibhyaha nich 3125. Iti sutrena churadibhyaha 10th gana chur yada nich idiyate tadatu ardhadhatuka sanya. That the nich pratyaya ordained after chur etc. and also the words before satya, satyapa, pasha, those. Too. Nichaha, okay, important. Na adhadhatuka sanya nava Sarvadhatuka Sanya. Okay, here also, the Satyapa, Pasha, if these are Subantas, there are actually Subantas. Okay. Then the Subanta is that even though this is read under the Dhatu, Dhatoho iti vikitaha, then it will not get the Sanya. Then it will not get the Sanya. That is the common rule that we have to understand. That is the Pratyas ordained after the Dhatu only can get the Sanya, not after ordained after the Subanta. So in this sutra itself, 3.125 itself, if there are Subantas are there, if Nich is added, then it will not get the Sanya. That is to be understood. That already we know. Okay, then continuing. Evam cha siddham yat yatra dhatoh iti pratyah vigitah tatra eva ardhadhataka sarvadhataka sanya chinta. So wherever the dhatoh iti, dhatoh is panchami vibhakti. So that is the adhikara must be there. Adhikara, the word must be there. Then only the pratyaya deserves to get the sanya ardhadhataka sarvadhataka. We have to think about that. Otherwise, not required. किंतु यत्र सूत्रे धातोः इति शब्दस्य प्रयोगः न तस्य एव पदस्य अनुवृत्तिः अपि न तादृशेन सूत्रेण विहितस्य प्रत्ययस्य न आर्धधातुकसंज्ञा न वा सर्वधातुकसंज्ञा. Where the word dhatoh, it is not used in the sutra, where it doesn't come as anuvritti from the previous sutra, and tadrishena sutrena, by that sutra, the pratyaya which is ordained, that pratyaya will not get any of the sanya. That's what he says. That is what we saw. Summary. Yatra tu pratyaya subantebhyah vigitaha tasya tu ardhadhatuka sanya sarvadhatuka sanya va sarvatana bhavati. Always it is dismissed. That is, the sanya is dismissed if it is ordained after the subanta. Okay. So pratyaya which are ordained after the subanta will never get the sanya. Only after the dhatu. And also the dhatoho iti vikitaha. Either it should be read in the sutra, dhatoho, the word must be there, or should come as anuvritti. Then only we can talk about the sanya. Sarvadhataka, ardhadhataka. Otherwise, no. These are the conditions for the sanya, for the pratyaya sanya. Now we are entering into it. Because pratyaya is going to get the it agama. And dhatus are also classified into set dhatu, ved dhatu, and it. So that we will discuss now. Dhatushu setaha anitaha cha pratyayeshu it anukulata ananukulata cha. Pratyaya which are conducive for taking it agama, pratyaya which are not conducive to take it agama, and dhatu which are set and anit. This is a topic 1.4. Dhatushu bhagadvayam asti. Dhatus can be classified into two. Setaha anitaha cha iti. Set dhatu. It saha vartate set. Ita saha vartate. That will take it agama. Because set. Na it anit. That which will not take it agama is called anit. It agama will come for the pratyaya. What pratyaya? Ardhadhatuka pratyaya. Beginning with what letter? Val letter. Val covers all the letters except ha, the sibilant, soft aspirate ha. Kechana vetaha api bhavanti. Some dhatus are called or vet. That is, optionally it can take itagama. Those are called vet. Pratyayeshu api bhagadvayam asti. Pratyaya also can be classified into two. It anukulaha. It ananukulaha, that which are conducive or which can take it, that which cannot take it. Dhatoho it agamaha tada eva bhavati yada cha dhatuhu set syat. So dhatoho dhatu it agama. Only when it is set dhatu, then the dhatus can dhatoho it agama tada eva bhavati. Dhatu can take itagama means not the dhatu. Pratyaya can take itagama. Okay. Only when the dhatu is said dhatu and the pratyaya is it anukulaha, then only the pratyaya will get the itagama. Okay, dhatoho itagama bhavati. Dhatoho is panchami. So what follows the dhatu is a pratyaya. The pratyaya only will get the itagama. Okay, dhatoho itagama means don't think the dhatu will get itagama. Or you can say dhatu will get itagama. It means you have to understand it's pratyaya. The pratyaya following the dhatu will get itagama, provided if the dhatu is set dhatu and the pratyaya the pratyaya can take itagama. Why it says it anukula pratyaya? If it is not valadi, if it is ajadi, say for example, then it will not take itagama. Even though dhatu is set, but pratyaya is not valadi. It anukula pratyaya. Aniya and all. We saw in the last class, aniya, yet also. Yet also. Oh. Valadi, okay. Valadi means except yakara. I said by hakara, so by mistake, sorry. Dhatoho, valadi I said. Valadi, val letter means covers all the consonants except yakara, the semi-vowel yakara, not hakara. Hakara is covered. Okay. Then the next point, next line. Yadi dhatuhu anit bhavati. The dhatu is anit, it will not take it. It means a pratyaya. Because of the dhatu, it will not take it. Even though the pratyaya is targi pratyaya, it anukulaha chedapi, it na bhavati. Even though the pratyaya is anukula, pratyaya can take itagama, but the dhatu is not a set dhatu. Then also itagama na bhavati. The pratyaya is valadi, but the dhatu is not set dhatu, anit dhatu. Then the pratyaya will not take itagama. Evameva pratyaya it ananukulaha chet setah api dhatoho parasya pratyasya it na bhavati. Even though the dhatu is a set dhatu, but pratyaya is not valadi. Pratyaya is anukula pratyaya, ananukula pratyaya. Then also itagama will not come. So therefore, in all these conditions, itagama will not come. Then where itagama will come? Only when the dhatu is set and the pratyaya is anukula, that is valadi pratyaya, then only itagama will come. Only one condition. If any other condition is not there, then dhatu, the pratyaya following the dhatu, even though the dhatu is the set, or even though dhatu is set, if pratyaya is not anukula, or the dhatu is anit, if pratyaya is anukula, and all those possibilities, itagama will not come. Yatracha dhatuhu anit, pratyayascha it anukulaha na, if both conditions are not there, then itagama will not come. If dhatu is anit and pratyaya is also ananukula, pratyayascha it anukulaha na, ananukulaha, then itagama will not come. Iti swayam vedyam, that is understood, right? So that is what is given in this table. You can see, you will understand. Etadeva chitta rupena pradrashyate yatha. Set dhatuhu. Dhatu can be classified into set and anit. Pratyaya can be classified into it anukula pratyaya, it ananukula pratyaya. Okay. Set dhatu. Now, anukula pratyaya, ananukula pratyaya. Set dhatu followed by anukula pratyaya, it bhavati. Dhatu followed by ananukula pratyaya, it na bhavati. Similarly, anit dhatu followed by anukula pratyaya, it na bhavati, because dhatu is anit. Similarly, anit dhatu followed by ananukula pratyaya, it na bhavati. So in all the three cases, itagama will not come. Only in one place will come, where dhatu must be a set dhatu and the pratyaya must be conducive to take itagama. Then only it bhavati. Otherwise, no. This is what is given in this chart. This chart is very useful chart. You will see the simple representation of all this, whatever we have seen. Set pratyaya, anit pratyaya. Similarly, set dhatu, anit dhatu. The same summary is here. I'll explain further that chart later. Now, if you read the chart, you will not understand. After reading this, if you see this chart, the chart condenses all the information. This is what is given here also. Dhatu, set or anit, the classification. pratyaya can be it anukula or it ananukula. In what case it will be it? In what case it agama will come? Dhatu is set and pratyaya is it anukula. Only in that case it bhavati. Number 1. If dhatu is anit, pratyaya is, even though it is it anukula, then it agama na bhavati, which is number 3. Then number 2, if dhatu is anit and the itagama is also, then the pratyaya is also it ananukula, then it na bhavati. That is number 4. Then number 2 is dhatu is said and the pratyaya is it anukula, it ananukula, then it na bhavati. Okay. Then examples are given here. You can see. Etasya eva udaharanani yatha. Set dhatu plus anukula pratyaya. Itagama bhavati. Yatha pat dhatuho set dhatu. It can take itagama. Pat dhatu is set dhatu. Ta pratyaya it anukula pratyaya. Ta valadi pratyaya. Ataha, therefore, pat plus ta will become ta pratyaya will take itagama, you get patita. Itagama bhavati. So set dhatu plus anukula pratyaya. Example, patitaha. Now set dhatu, pat dhatu you take. Ananukula pratyaya, aniyar pratyaya. Aniyar is not valadi. Aniyar pratyaya, it anukulaha na. Ataha pat plus aniyar will become pataniya. Itagama na bhavati. This is example for this possibility. Then anit dhatu. Kru dhatu is anit dhatu. You add the anukula pratyaya, ta pratyaya. Kru plus ta. It is kritaha only. It cannot take itagama. Dhatoho anitvat. Kritaha kru plus ta iti itagama na bhavati. Because ta pratyaya is even though if it is anukula, valadi, but kru dhatu is anit dhatu. Therefore, itagama na bhavati atra. This is one possibility. Last one. Anit dhatu plus ananukula pratyaya. Itagama na kadapi na bhavati. Kru dhatu is anit. If you add aniyar, it is not valadi. Kru plus aniyar, you get karaniya. Itagama na bhavati. So, therefore, when you add a itagama, you have to take into consideration whether the dhatu is set or not, and the pratyaya is anukula, it anukula, or it ananukula. Now, important section we are entering into. An important rule will come. I'll explain what it is. That is a base. So, dvitiyaha adhyayaha setaha anitascha dhatavaha. The dhatus. Why the dhatus are called set, dhatu, anit dhatu? It is because of this classification in the Sutra Pata. That's why it's important. See, dhatus can be set or anit or wait. That is one. Second thing is pratyaya can take itagama. Dhatu has to be set, then only if the pratyaya is anukula, it can take itagama. Pratyaya to be anukula, it has to be valadi. Okay, now this dhatu first, pratyaya we know, already we have done so many examples, we know. Now dhatus we have to see. How do we know dhatu is set or anit? That's the topic here. So important sutra will come. Evam cha spashtam yat it agama vyavastha jnatavya chet asmabhihi dhatoho set anit vyavastha pratyayanam it anukulata ananukulata cha avashyam jnatavya iti. That is what I said. So we have to know whether the dhatu is set or anit, and pratyaya is it anukula pratyaya or it ananukula pratyaya. This has to be known. First, let us talk about the dhatu. Ataha vayam dhatoho set anit vyavastham adu janiyama. First we will see the dhatu. This is important. Ekachaha anudataha cha. What is ekachaha? Eka ach. That is called ekachaha. Ach means vowels. Eka is one. Ekaha ach yasmin saha dhatuhu ekachaha dhatuhu. So ekachaha referring to the dhatu here. Dhatu having only one ach, one vowel. Dhatu There must be a vowel in the dhatu, right? The dhatu must be having at least one vowel minimum. It can have more than one. There are some dhatus, more than one is there. Jagra is there. There's so many dhatus that the Jakshatyadi Vihashat in the Shatranta we saw. You see the dhatus there, the Shatranta, that the six dhatus of the second Gana and all that you'll see 6 or 7 dhatus. You will see dhatus having more than one ach. Nidra is a dhatu. 2 ach is there. One is ni, e is there. Then dra, a is there. More than one anekach it is. More than one ach is anekach. Ekach, anekach. Ekach means only one vowel. Anekach means more than one. So we are now ekachaka we are talking about. Dhatus having one ach only. Okay. One more thing. Anekach I said only few dhatus are there in the dhatu pata. And many anekach you can derive. How? By adding the nich pratyaya, nich etc. For example, 10th Gana nich pratyaya you add. Chur become chori. Now chori is anekach. Cho, o is there. Ri, e is there. Anekach, chori. Those are derived dhatus. So any derived dhatus will have more than one ach. That is not the topic here. We are not talking about the dhatus having more than one ach. Either the dhatus which are read in the dhatu pata naturally having more than one ach, or the derived dhatus having more than one ach. Both are not the topic here. We are talking about the dhatus which have got only one ach. Therefore, ekachaha. And anudataha. Anudata is that swara. In the chanting, we saw anudata. Anudata will have the underscore. What is anudata? The sound which comes from the lower part of the vocal organ. That's called anudata. You have to visualize. You have to visualize your place of pronunciation as one integral part. Now you divide that into 2 parts. So you have to visualize your vocal organ, the place of pronunciation, into 2 parts, upper part and lower part. The sound which comes from the upper part, is called udata. In the chanting, you will not see any marking on that. It is plain. The sound which comes from the lower part of the vocal organ have an underscore. The sound which comes from both the parts, equal application of the parts, then it is called swarita. Swarita will have one stroke on the top. In the Vedic chanting, you will see one vertical stroke on the top. If it has got 2 strokes, it's called dirgha swarita. So these are the swara intonation. Okay. Dhatu pata also, you will see the dhatu pata. Dhatu pata also can be chanted. In fact, it was chanted in those days, but we have lost this swara. Therefore, it is we don't see that, but we don't see the chanting. But it is the dhatus, whether they are anudata or udata, it is given in the dhatu pata itself. Okay, that we will see later. Know this much. That is that this swara, the udata, anudata, swarita, the 3 swaras. Udata the sound coming from the upper part. Anudata, the sound coming from the lower part of the vocal organ. Vocal organ could be throat, palate, dental, anything, place of pronunciation. And the sound which comes from both the parts, equal application of the parts, that is swarita. Right? So these are the 3 types of swara, the intonation. This is only for the vowel. Vowel only can be pronounced, not the consonants. Okay. When we say anudata, udata, swarita, it is only for the vowels, not for the consonants. Because consonants they are vyanjana. So their vyanjana means they cannot stand alone. Okay. They are dependent on the vowels. Swayam rajate iti swaraha. Whereas vyanjanam is vyanjayati swarena saha. Therefore, it is Vyanjana. So here, Anudata, Udata, Swarita, the Swarata is for the vowels. Is for the vowel, and it is Ekach. The vowel is there in the Dhatu, for which for that vowel alone this Swaras are. The Ekach is there in the vowel, in the Dhatu, sorry, the Ekach, the vowel which is there in the Dhatu, for which only these Swaras, Anudata, Udata, Swarita. So, Ekachaha Anudata means the Dhatus having one H and whose this Swara is Anudata. Where? In the Upadesha. Upadesha means referring to the 5 Grantha. Sutrapata, Ganapata, Tatupata, Linganushasana, Gunadi Sutra, these Pancha Grantha called Upadesha, we have seen that. Okay. So in the Upadesha, the Ekach Dhatu having Anudata Upadesha, Ekach Dhatu having Anudata Upadesha. This is what he says here. Ekach Dhatu having Anudata Upadesha. What happens that A will not be it. That is, those dhatus will not be it dhatu. It means anit. Upadesha, Ekachaha Upadeshe Anudatat. 7 to 10. It's a sutra. Upadesha Avastayam, Yaha Dhatuhu Ekach Bhavati, Anudatascha Bhavati, Saha Anit Bhavati. In the Upadesha, Ekach Dhatus having Anudata Swara will be Anit. Iti tu anitva vidayakam sutram. So Ekacha Upadeshe Anudat is the sutra which ordains or which says that the dhatus are anit. This is a sutra, Anitva Vidayaka Sutra, Anitva ordaining sutra. This Ekacha Upadeshe Anudata, important. This based on the sutra only, the dhatus are classified as anit or set or weight. If it is other than Anudata, if it is Swarita or if it is Udata, then it can be set. Only Anudata we are talking about. Dhatu having Ekach and the Swara is Anudata, then only it is anit. Otherwise it is set. Etasmin sutre stitasya Ekach ityasya padasya Anudata padasya cha artaha spashtataya adau avagantavyaha. You have to know the meaning of the word Ekach and Anudata. That is explained. Already I explained. Just we can read that. Yasmin dhatu ekaha eva ach bhavati saha Ekach iti uchyate. That dhatu in which there is only one vowel, that dhatu is called Ekach dhatu with a Bahubri samasa. For example, yata pat lik ityadayaha. Pat dhatu has got only one vowel, pa a is there. Similarly, lik is also only one vowel, e is there. These are Ekach dhatu. Vasutaha paniniya dhatu pataha bhavati. In the paniniya dhatu pata, this will be like this. What? Patha, a will be there. Likha, a will be there. That is the ith letter. Pata, that a is ith letter. Therefore, doing the ith letter, you have only pat. That's what he says. Pata iti atra akara uttarasya akarasya ith sanya bhavati. The content of pata is pat because the akara, the last letter akara is pata. That is nasalized a. Even though it is not given here, you have to understand nasalized. It is ith sanya. Ith sanya ka naam cha nivritti bhavati. You have to remove ith sanya. The content is pat. That's called anubandha lopa. Yeshaha eva anubandha lopaha nama. Anubandha is packing, the removal of packing letters, removal of the ith letters. Tasmat pat iti avasheshaha. Therefore, content is pat, pata is remaining. Now, here, Ekachva nirnaya avasare, in determining the Ekach, anubandha lopa yuktaha eva dhatu grahitavyaha. You cannot, pata when you read, you don't take it as a anekach. You have to remove the ith letter and then the content you have to take Then you have to see how many vowels are there. If it is only one vowel, then ekach dhatu. That is what he says here. So in determining the ekachstvam, anubandha lopaha yuktaha eva dhatu grihitavyaha. Dhatu, those dhatus should be taken from which the anubandha lopa, that is removal of these it letters, has been done. Tannama anubandha lopa anantaram yaha bhagaha shishyate tatra kiyantaha achaha santi iti drishtva ekachtam nirnetavyam. After the removal of the anubandha, the it letters, anubandha lopaha, yaha bhaga shishyate, what is left out? In that, kiyantaha achaha, how many vowels are there? That you have to find out. Iti drishtva, then you can determine ekachtam, not before that. You have to remove first you have to take dhatu from the dhatu pata, find out the it letter, remove the it letters, the content you take, the content you see how many vowels are there. If it is only one vowel, then only it is ekach. This is about ekach. Second, dupachesh, here also. You can see, this is also ekach only, but so many things are there, all anubandha. Dupachesh pake, to cook. Iti atra, du ityasya, then antyasya shakaraha ityasya, chakara uttarasya akarasya cha it sanya. Dupachash is the aupadeshika dhatu, the dhatu which is read in the upadesha, dhatu pata. Here, the last letter shakara is it letter. And the penultimate a is there, that is also it letter. And the first letter du as a whole is a it letter. All the three are it letters. So, anubandha lopanantaram kim avashishyate, pach alone is left out. In the pach, how many vowels are there? Only one. A is there. That is ekach. Ataha shishtam rupam tu pachiti saha ekach. So, what is the left out form? That is pach only. That is has got only one vowel, ekach. So, therefore, dhatu pate a vadiganat, a krayadiganam, starting from the vadigana up to the 9th gana ending. Okay. Jagr, urn, daridra, chakas, dhi, vevi, chiri, jiri, iti ete, ashta eva dhatavaha anekachaha. All these dhatus. This dhatu means how many dhatus? 8 dhatus. 8 dhatus which are in this gana. I mean, from the first gana to the 9th gana, only these 8 dhatus are there which are anekach. Remaining all the dhatus are ekach. That's what he says. Jagr, ja, a is there, gr, rikara is there, anekach. So jagr, urna, all these are anekach dhatu. So in all the 9 ganas, only these 8 dhatus are anekach. Anye sarve ekachaha eva. Everything else is ekach. Why he has not mentioned 10th gana? Because 10th gana you are going to add nich. When you add nich, it will become anekach. That is why it is not covered. So nijanta dhatus are not covered. Okay. Then churadiganiyaha sarve setaha eva bhavanti. Churadigana will be set because we are talking about only ekach. This setvam or anitvam applicable only to ekach. If it is more than one ach, it is going to be set only. That I have repeated, I have said before also. So remember, churadiganiyaha sarve setaha eva bhavanti. Because it is anekach, therefore it will be set dhatu. Teshu ye ekachanti tesham tu anitvam na uktam. So therefore, among them, what is ekach? Ekach not there, therefore anitvam na uktam. Everything is anekach, therefore it is anitvam is not possible for them. Nijanta rupasya dhatu pate ashtavanat eva it nisheda abhavaha. Nijanta, that in the dhatu pata you don't see the nijanta form. Only the dhatus are given. Nijanta rupasya dhatu pate ashtavanat. Nijanta rupa will have 2 ach. That is not the dhatu pata. Only the dhatus are given, not the nijanta rupam. Therefore, this nijanta rupasya nit nisheda abhavaha. There is an absence of negation of it because nijanta forms are not given to dhatu pata. Therefore, Anekach dhatu will be set. That much you understand. That is enough. That is what he says here. Anekach dhatu will be set. Ekach dhatu only can be, only that only can be anit or set or bet. Generally, it is, if it is ekach anudata, it is anit. If it is ekach udata or swarita, it can be set or bet. That depends. Now we are seeing only which dhatus are anit dhatu. First, we have to know anit dhatus. Left out is set dhatu. Kathadayah tu svabhatah eva anekachah. Kathadi is a subgroup in the 10th gana, starting with the katha dhatu. Kathayati. There are anekach only. Therefore, there are set. Anekachah cha setah bhavati. Atah churadi ganiyanam sarvesham setvam siddham bhavati. Therefore, churadi ganiyanam sarve dhatunam, they get the status of set because anekach. So, therefore, first gana to 9th gana, only those dhatus, excepting these 8 dhatus, the dhatus having ekach and having udata swara, they are only anit. Rest is set. Ekach dhatushu api ye anudataha bhavanti te eva anitaha. So among the ekach dhatu, those dhatus which are anudata, they only anit. Ekachaha dhatavaha darshana matrena avijnatum shakyaha. By seeing the dhatu, you can know whether it is ekacha or not. Kintu anudataha dhatavaha darshana matrena avijnayate. But you cannot know whether it is anudata, what is the swara, you cannot know by seeing the dhatu. Kaumadyam api bala manoram ramayam, Kaumadi Siddhanta Kaumadi, for which the tika is the bala manorama. So there it is written, likyate. Panini patitanam anudatta dhatunam tada anintana shishya paramparaya anunasikyavat idanim jnanam sambhavati iti. So the dhatus which are this whether it is anudata udata, this can be known only from the parampara. This also has got parampara, guru shishya parampara, that is indeed lineage. It is transferred. So therefore only the dhatu pata you have the word, because these swaras how they are chanted we have missed, but they give the swara anudata udata iti. So from that we can only know. Okay. So prachinegi shloka rupena anudata dhatavaha sangrihitaha te smartavyaha. So there is a shloka is there. By that anudata dhatus are all summarized. That you have to remember. What is that? That will come later. You will see that. Now, ajantaha, we said ekach dhatu having anudata anit. Now the dhatu can be classified into ajanta dhatu, halanta dhatu. Dhatu ending with ach, dhatu ending with consonant. Hal, consonants. Ekach dhatushu ajantaha, alantaha cha iti bhagadvayam. They can be divided into 2. Ajantaha, alantaha iti. Ajantaha, anudataha, ado nirdishtaha. Siddhanta Kaumudyam uktaha shlokaha ayam. It's going to come. We'll see. So ajanta dhatus, which are anudata, and can be summarized. In the following shloka, it is summarized. Ete sarve anitah bhavanti, it is martavyam. All those are anit. So ajanta, anudata, which are summarized in this following shloka, they are anit. What is that shloka? This is Udru dantai yoti rukshnu, then ding snu nukshu shvi ding shvibihi vrang vrang bhyam cha vina ekachaha achanteshu nigataha smrtaha. This is not a simple shloka, difficult to understand. We will see what it is. Up to this, is it clear? Up to what?
Yes, dear.
Yes,
Yes.
This is a little difficult topic. but we will see. We will make it as far as possible easy to understand. See, this is a shloka, so it summarizes. It's a good shloka. Understand this. Here, ut antaihi and rudantaihi. It is ru. I think the below it is given. There's a mistake. I think udantaihi rudantaihi. Ukaranta. Ut antaihi rudantaihi. Ut is ukara. Rut is rukara. So rukaranta dhatu, ukaranta dhatu. Accepting that. I'll explain in detail. First of all, I'll explain what is there. Vina is accepting. Ukaranta dhatus, rukaranta dhatus. Similarly, yautyadibihi, yau, rukshnu, etc. Those are there in the shloka. Accepting that. Yautyadibihi vina. Then vrung vyam cha vina. That vrung dhatu and vrung dhatu is there. Vrung and vrung. Vina, accepting those two dhatus. Anyecha ekachaha ajantaha dhatava santi te sarve anitaha. Very good. Simple. Now it is simple. Accepting this, you will see in detail what are those exceptions. Accepting this, all the other dhatus which have got only ekach and ekachaha ajantaha dhatu. We are talking this shloka summarizes only the ajanta dhatu. But remember, halanta dhatu we will see later. This shloka summarizes the ajanta dhatu. Dhatu ajanta means ending with ach, ajanta dhatu. And among the ajanta dhatu, excepting these dhatus, the dhatu endings, ukara ending, rukara ending, and those specific dhatus, other dhatus, other ajanta dhatus having ekach, all those are anit. All those dhatus are anit. This is what this shloka says. Now, further down, you will see. Etasya shlokasya sutranam cha tatparyam tu tattvanta kramena parichinuyama. Tatparyam tattvanta kramena. You know what he says here? Tattvanta kramena. Anyway, we are going to analyze this shloka. That is what he says here. Shlokasya sutranam cha. Sutra also. Ekachaha upadesha, that is sutra. Tatparyam. That we will see here. First, let us take akarantaha dhatu. All the ajanta we will take. Ajanta is ach ending. So all the possible vowel ending. Now akaranta dhatu you take. Akarantaha ekachaha sarve anitaha eva. All the akaranta dhatus, ekach, remember ekach, akaranta dhatu, they will be anit. Example, pa dhatu. Pa plus trich pratyaya will become patru. Trich is what pratyaya? Ardhatuka pratyaya. Can you take itagama? Yes. But dhatu is what? Anit dhatu. Therefore, itvam is dismissed, negated. Therefore, pa plus trich, you get patru. Similarly, gra dhatu, akaranta dhatu. Gra plus trich, you get gratru. Therefore, you can decline grata. Even though the pratyaya trich is paladi, set anukula pratyaya, dhatu is anit, akaranta dhatu. How you say akaranta dhatu is anit, ekach akaranta is anit? Because here it is written in this shloka, it is said ukaranta, rukaranta. Then yau, tiru, yau tyadibihi is that is list of some dhatus, yau, etc. Those dhatus. Long list is then just this shloka. Yau, ti, ru, kshnu, ding. Those things we will see individually. Then second line, that vrung and vrung vyam, that those two dhatus, excepting those dhatus. All the other dhatus are what? Anit. Akara, is it mentioned there? No, it is not mentioned. Therefore, akaranta dhatu is what dhatu? Anit dhatu. Is it clear? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Akara, see here the word vina you have to see. excepting those dhatus which are listed in the shloka, all the other ekach ajanta dhatu are anit. Akaranta is not given in the list. Therefore, what is that? It will fall into the main category. That is, it is anit. Okay. Then you see the this all these are made from that file only. Okay, this I'll explain this later. Now you can see it. Udr, this is what ukaranta data, rikaranta data, antehi. Then yauti, ru, shnu, sheen, stu, kshu, shvi, di, shri. All these dhatus. And ukaranta dhatu, rikaranta dhatu. Then vrang dhatu and vrang dhatu, these two dhatus. Excepting these dhatus, all the ekach ajanta dhatu, they are deemed to be nigataha, smritaha, anudataha. Therefore, they are anit. Now, taking the first one, akaranta dhatu as an example, they are anit. Why it is anit? Because it is not there in the list. Therefore, anit. Example: pata, patum, patavyam. These do not take itagama. Therefore, all these are anit. Dhatus are anit. Next one, ikaranta dhatu. Now, ikaranta dhatu, when you say, you see the shloka here. How many ikaranta dhatus are here? You have to see ikaranta dhatu. Yau is a dhatu. Okay, that use the dhatu. Yauti means don't think it is that. Ikaranta dhatu, here it is short e. Short e is one is shvi. One is shvi is ikaranta. Short rasva ikara. Then the last one is shri. Here this also shri. Shri is ikaranta dhatu. That is what you see here. Shvi and shri. Those are ikaranta dhatus. Those dhatus are excluded because those dhatus, vina we said, excepting those dhatus. It means what? It will take itagama. These dhatus are said dhatu, and if it anukula pratyaya follows, it will take itagama. Example, shvi plus trich pratyaya if you add. Shvi plus trich. Shvi will undergo guna. Shve. Shve plus itrich. Itagama will come. Then you get shvai, shvayitru, then shvayita, you can decline. Similarly, shvi plus tum pratyaya. Tum will take itagama because valadi. Itum you get. Shvi will undergo guna. Shve. Shve plus itum. Shvayitum. Ayadi sandhi will happen. You get the form shvayitum. Similarly, shvayitavyam. These dhatu take itagama because set dhatu and set anukula pratyaya. Similarly, shvi dhatu. Sorry, shri dhatu. First gana obeyapadi. Shrayita, shrayitum, shrayitavyam. Understand this. These two dhatus are set dhatu because it is given in the list. Ikaranta dhatu. Now you can understand this chart. Is it clear?
Yes, Jia.
Charanji.
Yes. So, shvi and shri iti etabhyam vina sarve ikaranta dhata. Ikarantaha, ekachaha, dhataha, anitaha. All the other dhatus, because the shvi and shri are mentioned in the karika and the shloka. Excepting that, all the other ekach dhatu, ekach ajanta dhatu, anit. Example, anit dhatu, yata, ji dhatu. Ji dhatu is ikaranta. Ji plus trich. What will happen? You get jetru. G will undergo guna. J. J plus tr, jetru, jeta, jetaru, jetaraha. Similarly, chi dhatu, chetru. This will not take itagama because anit. Within bracket he has given shvi, shri dhatu to setau because they are listed in the karika, the shloka. Next one. Ikarantaha. How many ikaranta dhatus are there in the list? You have to find out. She, the long E is there. Then D is there. All these are ikaranta dhatu. No, ikaranta dhatu you see. She and D. They are said or on it?
They are set.
They are
Set.
said. Because given in the list. Therefore, she plus trich pratyaya, it will take itagama, she plus itrich, she will undergo guna, she, then ayadi sandhi, shayitru. All those forms you can easily derive, you know it. Shayitru, shayitum, shayitavyam. Similarly, D is dayitru, dayitum, dayitavyam. What about ni? Set or on it?
And it.
And it,
Not given in the list. Therefore, it is on it. So, ni can undergo guna when trich pratyaya follows. Netru become neta. Netaro, netaraha iti. Netum, tum pratyaya, netavyam, tavya. So, ikarantaha, sheing, being dhatubhyam vina, excepting those two dhatus, anye sarve, ikarantaha, ekachaha, dhatavaha, anitaha bhavati, all the other will become anit. Yata, Nij dhatu, that is netru. Similarly, krinj dhatu, kretru, kreta, trich pratyaya added to get the form. No itagama here. And it. Then ukarantaha. Here also. In the karika, you have to see what are all the ukaranta dhatu. Many ukaranta dhatus are there. You can see. It is kshnu, then stu, shu, that is kshu. All those are ukaranta dhatus. You can see. You also. You is become only yauti. You, ru, nu, snu, kshu, kshnu. These 6 dhatus are there. All these dhatus are set on it. That is why different colors are given. They are set
set.
because it is here. These are mentioned. So you, yauti, yavita, yavitum, yavitavyam. Similarly, ru, ravita, ravitum, ravitavyam. Itagama comes. Nu, navita, navitum, navitavyam. Snu, snavita, snavitum, snavitavyam. Kshu, kshavita, kshavitum, kshavitavyam. Kshnu, kshnavita, kshnavitum, kshnavitavyam. What about who? Who is not listed there? Therefore, it is anit. Who will not take itagama, will undergo guna when trich pratyaya follows. Ho, tru, hotra, hota, hotaro, hotaraha. Uttuman pratyat, hotum, then otavya. These are the ukaranta dhatus. That's what he says. Snu, nu, kshu, yu, ru, kshnu. These 6 dhatus. Which are ukaranta dhatus, listed ukaranta dhatus. Excepting that, other ukaranta ekach dhatu will be anit. Okay. Then snu prabhrtayaha shat setaha. That 6 dhatus are set dhatus. That's what he says. And other than that, hu dhatu, shru dhatu, all these are anit dhatu. Shrota, shrota iti. Then what about the next one? Ukarantaha. Ukarantaha, have to see here. Su, dhu, iti etau, dhatu, vikalpena, it agamam prapnutaha. Anye sarve ukarantaha, ekachaha, setaha, eva. In the shloka we have seen ukaranta dhatu, rukaranta dhatu, all the dhatus are set or on it.
Set.
Set. Now, you say su dhatu and du dhatu. These two are optionally it. It can take itagama optionally. So, accepting this, because it can take itagama optionally, it can take, it need not take. Other than this two dhatu, all the other dhatus are set only. So, therefore, they are not on it. Only these 2 dhatus, since it can optionally take it, therefore they can be on it. Only these 2 dhatus. All the other ukaranta dhatus are set. That is what it says here. Those 2 dhatus are not mentioned here, but we have to know. Because shloka cannot cover everything. Now, ukaranta dhatavaha. Here it is wait, in fact. That's why it is not covered. Ukaranta dataha. Su and du, you can see. It can take itagama optionally. So anyway, itagama optionally meant it's called wait. So for all the examples are given here as wait, itagama. Bu dhatu, bu, will it take it or not? It is ukaranta dhatu, it is set dhatu. So bhavita, bhavitum, bhavitavyam. Su and du already, we said these two dhatus can be anit also. The example is given as wait. So therefore it will have two forms. With the set forms, the examples are given. Savita, savitum, savitavyam. Do is davita, davitum, davitavyam iti. Ukaranta dhatu. Now coming back here, you can see. Sudhu ityeto dhatu vikalpena it agamam prapnutaha. Anye sarve ukarantaha ekachaha setaha eva. All the other ukaranta dhatus are set alone. So you can literally take all the dhatus are set, all the ukaranta dhatus are set. Only these two dhatus are can be optionally set. Okay, that's what they are wait. Next one. Rikaranta, Rasva, Rikara, Rikarantaha. Rikaranta, two Rikarantas are there in the shloka. One is Vru and Vrung. Dhatu, Dhatu, Setau. These two are set dhatu. Okay, then Svru, there is one dhatu, Svru dhatu, it is wait. Excepting these three. Vrung and Vrung dhatu, they are listed in this shloka. Svru is not listed, but we have to know it is wait. Wait is not listed there. That is why the previous also, Su, Du not listed. Those two dhatus, they are wait. Optionally take itagama. Excepting this, all the other Rikaranta, Rikarantaha, Ekachaha, Anitaha eva, all the other dhatus are anit. Now Kru is there. Let us take Krung dhatu. Will it take itagama? No, because it is not listed. Therefore Karta. Similarly, Hru dhatu, not listed here. Therefore Hanta. So Rikarantaha. These are the anit example here. The chart. Vrung dhatu and Vrung, fifth gana, ninth gana. It can take itagama. The form would be varita, varitum, varitavyam. What about Kru dhatu? Karta, kartum, kartavyam. Kru dhatu is anit dhatu. Vru and Vrung is set dhatu. Stru dhatu is optionally it. Therefore, it is wait. Svru dhatu. Okay, then the next one. Rukaranta dhatu. Here it is a typo, I think. It must be Rukaranta dhatu. Long. Rukarantaha ekachaha sarve dhatavaha setaha eva. Here all the Rukaranta dhatus are set dhatu. So anit is not there. Because that is what the shloka says. The shloka, remember, Udru Antaihi Ukaranta, Rukaranta, Dhatus, excepting that means they are set dhatu. There is no question of anit for them. Okay, then therefore all the Rukaranta dhatus, the example is given. Tru dhatu become Taritum, Tarita, Taritavyam. When it takes it anukula, that is important. Okay, because it is set means it doesn't mean it will get itagama always. The pratyaya also should be a anukula pratyaya. Here ta pratyaya, tum pratyaya, tavya, all are valadi pratyaya. Therefore it takes itagama rikaranta dhatu. Next one. Ejanta dhatu. It is interesting. You have to remember this what I said. You remember Ejanta dhatu. Ejanta means what? A-O-I-O. When followed by the Ashit pratyaya, what will happen? We saw in the that At, Akara Agama will come. Now when it comes Akara, then what Anta it is?
Akaranta.
Akaranta. It falls under the Akaranta, which already we discussed. Ejantaha sarve dhatavaha. That Akara Adesha comes, that is by this sutra. Adechaha upadeshe ashiti. When Ashit pratyaya follows, Ejanta dhatu will take At Adesha. At means only Akara. Iti sutrena. Akarantatvam prapnuvanti. It gets the Adesha Akara. Therefore, it will become Akaranta dhatu. Akara dhatu already we discussed. Akara dhatu, what will happen? All the dhatus are set or anit.
Anit.
Yes, because it is not covered in the category, in the shloka. So, akarantaha ekachaha dhatavaha sarve anitaha iti purvam eva uktam. It is already been said. So, gai will become ga. Ga is akaranta dhatu, ekach dhatu, ekach ajanta dhatu. Therefore, gai plus trich, ga plus trich becomes gatru, gata, gataro, gataraha. Similarly, dhyai, dhyata, dhyataro, dhyataraha. Dhyai will become dhya, gets the agama, sorry, the adesha. Dhyai will become dhya, dhya plus trich, then you get dhyatru. That is the example. So, therefore, ejanta dhatavaha. Akara anta dhatavaha, anit dhatavaha. So, we don't have to discuss separately. Ejanta will become akara when a shit pratyaya follows. So, example, dhyai and gai. All these are what dhatu? Ajanta dhatu. Up to this, we have seen ajanta dhatu in keeping with that shloka. So, shloka is very good shloka. Ekach anudata will be anit. So, how to know that ekach anudata? You know this shloka. The shloka lists out what are all set dhatus, excepting those. All the other are other ekach anudata are they are anit, excepting this. Maybe one or two dhatu we saw in between which are weight, like sudhu, which are ukaranta dhatu, they are weight, and similarly svru dhatu, which are weight, which is weight. So with this, akaranta dhatus is over. Just you did see the summary. I am matra saraha. This is what is same thing is made in the form of a chart. There. I'll send you the chart after explaining this. Ekakshu. What is ekakshu? Ajanteshu. Ekakshu is what?
Saptami.
Saptami. You remember we have seen Jalamuch Shabda, Payomuch, Chakaranta Shabda, Jalamukshu, right? The Kuttum will happen. Ekach plus Su. Chakara will become Kakara. Then Su, the Pratyaya, Savantri Pratyaya will become Shu. Murdhani Adesha will come. That's for Ekakshu. Remember, all of you. Vach Shabda, Jalamuch Shabda, those things we have
Yes.
seen.
Yes.
So Ekakshu is referring to Saptami Bhagavachana. Ekakshu Ajanteshu. Dhatu having Ekach and which are Ajanta. What happens? Ikarantau. Shri and Shvi. These two dhatus. Ikaranta, Shing and Ding dhatu. Two dhatus. Is giving the number of dhatus. Ukaranta dhatu. Shnu, Nu, Kshu, Yuru, Kshnu. Then Rikaranta dhatu. Vrung and Vrung. Iti ete dvadasha dhatavaha. These 12 dhatus. You can take other 3 dhatu, Su, Dhu, Svuru also. Those are weight dhatu. Anyway, all the 12 dhatus and all the Ukaranta dhatu and Rikaranta dhatu. All these are what dhatu? Set dhatu. Kechana dhatavaha vikalpena itam prapnuvanti. Some dhatus will take itahma optionally, that those dhatus visa, Su, Dhu and Suru. Okay. Te vetaha. Tad vishaye agre vakshyate. We'll talk about that later. Now, Sedbyaha, Vedbyaha cha, Anya sarve. Other than this, everything is what dhatu? Anit. That is what the shloka says. So, Ajanta is over. After Ajanta, yes, here he is giving the example in the footnote. Footnote is a good one. You can see the examples are given. Already examples are covered in the chart. Okay, you can refer the chart later. So now we have to do the halanteshu anit dhatavaha. Halanta anit dhatu. Okay. This halanta anit dhatu, the list is given. Okay, this I will do and then we'll stop this. Okay. Ajanta anit dhatu we have seen. Now Ajanta anit dhatu. Halanteshu anitaha dhatavaha bhagavaha santi. Many halanta anit dhatus are there. So he has given the list. He has given those list of dhatus. Almost 102 dhatus or something is there. Those lists he has given. This is given by a commentator, I think. Forgot which commentator. Now, shak is a alanta dhatu, ekach alanta dhatu, which is anit. Kantaha, what is kantaha? Kakaraha antaha, yasyasaha. So that dhatu ending with kakara, therefore kantaha. How many kantaha dhatus? Only one dhatu, which is the shak dhatu, which is anit dhatu. Similarly, chantaha, chakara ending dhatus. Pach, much, rich, vach, which, sich. These 6 dhatus are 6 alanta dhatus are anit dhatu. So 6 plus 1, 7 total. Then chantaha, prach dhatu, chakara ending dhatu, 1 dhatu, anit dhatu. Then jakara ending dhatu, jantaha, tej, nijir. Nijir means you have to remove the it letter. Nij. Then baj, bunj, buj, brust, must, yaj, yuj, ruj, ranj, vijir, wij, the dhatu. Remove the anubandha. Swanj, sanj, sruj. These 15 dhatus are jantaha, chakara ending. Dakaraha, antaha, jantaha. Similarly, dantaha, dakara ending dhatu. Ad, kshud, khid, chid, tud, nud, pad, bid, vid, vind, shad, sad, swid, skand, had. 15 dhatus. Then dhantaha, krud, kshud, bud, band, yud, rud, rad, vyad, shud, sad, sid. These 11 dakaranta dhatus. All these are anit, halanta dhatu. Nanta, nakara ending, man, han. Then pakara ending, pantaha, ap, kship, chup, tap, tip, trip, drip, lip, lup, vap, shap, swap, srip. 13 pakara, pakaranta dhatus. Then bhantaha, yab, rab, lab, 3 dhatus. Mantaha, gam, nam, yam, ram, 4 dhatus. Then shantaha, krush, damsh, dish, drish, mrish, rish, rush, lish, vish, sprish. 10 dhatus. Then shantaha, krish, twish, tush, dwish, dush, push, pish, vish, shish, shush, slish. 11 dhatus. Santaha, ghas and vas, 2 dhatus. Hantaha, hakara ending, dak, dik, duk, nakh, mik, ruk, lik, vak. These 8 dhatus. So totally count, I think almost 100 dhatus. Evam halanteshu 102. Anudataha dhatavaha ekachaha. These are ekach dhatu, anudata dhatu. Therefore, ataha tavantaha anitaha ityartaha. All these are anit dhatu. So you have to remember this. You need to have this list when you are forming a pratipadikam by adding the pratyas. You have to remember whether it is ekach alanta dhatu. If it's alanta dhatu, it is ekach anudata. How do you know whether it takes it or anit? Whether it is a set dhatu or nit dhatu, how do you know? You need to have this list with you. Okay, you can, if you can refer the dhatu pata every time. So have this list with you. You find out the ending, then see whether it is there in the list. If it is there in the list, then it is anit. Because these are ekach anudata dhatus. Okay, these are the. So now we have discovered, discussed anit. Now we have to discuss wait, that we will see. We will see that in the next class. So in the chart, you will see the chart. You have given example. Halanta dhatavaha, anit dhatu, kakaranta shak. Example, shakta shaktum, shaktavyamiti. Shesha, okay. Shesha kakaranta dhatavaha, set dhatavaha. Please note that. This shak dhatu is anit. What about the other kakaranta dhatu? They are set. Excepting shak dhatu, other kakara ending dhatus are set dhatu because they are not anudata. Similarly, the chakaranta ending these dhatus, the list of dhatus given here, these dhatus, excepting that all the other chakaranta dhatus, they are set dhatus. So that is important to be noted. Shesha chakaranta dhatavaha set dhatavaha. Similarly, chakaranta, etc. So for all, this example is given. So you can see this, those dhatus and their forms with the without itavama. Okay. Then Udit Dhatu, that is wait, that we will see. That we will see in the next class. If you have any doubts, you can ask. It
No, sir.
Vyavastha is difficult. It is it is not difficult, but something will come that Ishta Pratyaya and all. In some cases, it may be slightly difficult. We'll see. Try to cover. This is a simple summary, this chart. Not everything is there. The Ishta Pratyaya forms and all not given in this chart. Only this Karika, the shloka is taken and is explained. We have to add to this chart further. What we will do when we study further. So we stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
धन्यवादः विजय।
धन्यवाद शरण जी।
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद शरण जी।
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः शरण जी।